Welcome to yet another episode of the Law Lounge with Silva, your favorite criminal defense attorney here in beautiful Los Angeles, California. Okay, you guys, we got to talk about the Colt Gray case out of Georgia. There's been a lot. You all know that I did a previous video on children who get in trouble, and it's one of my loves as a criminal defense attorney is representing people under the age of 18. And this case strikes me a lot. I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me, but it has to be said. I do not believe a 14-year-old should be charged as an adult. It is tragic what happened to 4 innocent souls. But we have to keep in mind this child is 14 years old. Should we not give a chance to him, at least in the juvenile system? And if he doesn't make it, or if he's not deemed to be rehabilitatable, then send him to adult. But to automatically send him to adult prison, an adult court process that will land him in prison with or without parole, it's excessive to me, and I'd love to hear your comments. I also want to talk about Colt Gray's father and the fact that he's charged for essentially aiding and abetting his son. And why? Well, last year, agents came to his house because his son had put some scary stuff on the internet. The father assured agents that his son did not have access to his guns, that he kept his guns safe and locked, and then 4 months later buys his son a gun. Now, he didn't tell his son to shoot up a school. He wanted him to understand guns and possibly hunt. The problem is he ridiculed his son. He called him a sissy. He called him the B word. And Colt really wanted to be manly for his father. This child, Colt Gray, suffered from anxiety. He was bullied in school. Child Protective Services came to the house numerous times. His mother was a drug addict and was in and out of prison. He was noticed by neighbors as not having a change of clothing. And his 2 other siblings were reportedly kept outside of the house for hours on end without food or proper clothing in the elements. He was raised in a horrific fashion, and it makes sense why someone who's raised in such hostility could possibly do something. And I know what you're going to say. There are a lot of people who are raised in horrific circumstances who don't take a gun to school and kill. But if we could have a chance to rehabilitate, change a life where he can give back and possibly save countless lives if he's properly rehabilitated in juvenile, shouldn't he have a shot? Or should we just slam the door on him, regardless of age, regardless of competence, regardless of him understanding what he did? I want to hear your opinions. Thank you, everyone.